But to be honest, bullying comes in many unique forms. There's the type of what I like to call mob mentality bullying. And then there's the like, oh shoot, it is March 1st. My bad. I don't know why I'm thinking about March 1st. It's going to help.
Do you remember where it is? Ace, can you hear me?
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure?
I've already been there.
Anyone who wants to help should go to the school library. And for those who don't believe in doing good just for the sake of it, know that this might improve your grades. Oh, and one more thing. Starting today, you'll have a new classmate. Ace, introduce yourself.
Hi.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
We should probably take care of it, or we won't make it in time. Oh, it's that new kid, ask him something.
What am I supposed to ask?
I don't know.
Bro, that was awesome.
Hey, check this out. Oh, sorry, Ace. Can you pass it?
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Sorry, I didn't mean to, really.
Get up, or you'll be late.
My head hurts.
Well, that's what happens when you sit in front of the computer all day.
Let me go.
It's too late for this, buddy.
Leave me alone.
Are you going to do it or not?
I'm not doing it for you.
Then who's going to do my homework?
Maybe your mom could help you out?
What? Am I talking to you? You want some too?
Stop fooling around, and sit down.
Again?
Maybe you should help me out next time.
Yeah, you wish.
Or maybe I should bust your balls a little, just like Miles does.
You know, I think I kinda get it. Now, I only say I kinda get it, guys, because it's like, is it true? Because this wasn't your average bullying story. He was noting something here, or hinting towards something. Because the kid that kept getting bullied was on the computer over and over and over and over again. Is he hinting that's like a comfort or something like that? Because that's how I feel on it. On PS, I know you had to suffer for years because someone decided to take away your dignity, youth, and sense of security, completely destroying any chance of making friends or having someone close. But that was a long time ago. Just move on, bro. It's that simple to just move on when all the damage has already been done. No, I don't think so. It depends. Now, I believe there are types of bullying beforehand that isn't normal bullying. Now, normal bullying is what you, I guess, experience there. Someone kicks you around here, someone pushes you around there, being disrespectful to you. And I noticed the girl wasn't there at one point. So that told me a lot. Either she was with them already and wasn't cool with the guy she was with before he came into the whole shit. So that tells me at one point she either abandoned them and saw them as weak, so she decided to go with the bullies instead. I guess that's what I got from it, kind of. Like, at this point, not even kind of, just I got from it that way. That's the answer I have. But to be honest, bullying comes in many unique forms. There's the type of what I like to call mob mentality bullying, and then there's the like, oh shoot, it is March 1st. My bad. I don't know why I'm thinking about March 1st. It's going to help to look at that date. The type of bullying, there's mob mentality bullying, cyberbullying, personal bullying, and then there's one that I particularly really think that should really be covered but doesn't get covered because people don't think it's real, is basically schizobullying. I dubbed it that. What the hell do you mean by schizobullying? So, schizobullying is a type of form of art in a person that usually bullies people who have a disability. Say, if someone's autistic, for example, then basically the neurotypical, as you and I are neurotypicals, will come up, bother some autistic dude, start trying to make him look like he's crazy, start saying shit, piss him off, you know, stuff like that. You'll see it on a daily basis. Like, if I show you this clip right now, if I show you a clip, I might put in the video, but if I show you how it looks like, it looks exactly like that. Literally, it's where you're bullying someone with a disability that doesn't know how to defend against these issues. So they basically don't know how to deal with the issue. Say they go batshit crazy at the wrong time, or they, crash out at the wrong time, and somehow coincidentally the bullies would know just when the teacher is coming, and then bam, somehow the crash out was at the wrong time, the autistic dude pops off, does some retaliation bullshit, and yeah, basically the dude's in trouble. But what happened here was just normal bullying to some extent, because I guess what he was doing was be on the computer for comfort. That's all I got out of this, like I said before. And the second part is his friend even mentioned something too about defending him, I guess. But honestly, this is honestly the dumbest way you can say shit. Telling someone to move on, you never tell them to move on. Look, here's how I believe you move on from bullying. you basically either have to get your revenge, but it has to be equivalent. And when I say this, it has to be equivalent towards the exact same amount of damage that person did to you. And you'll be scot home free. Never, and when I say this, never get any revenge out of that boundary. If this makes sense. If you're trying to get revenge on someone, you gotta do it right. You can't just be on some weirdo, school, shooter BS. You do that, you've already lost. Revenge is by basically doing things equivalent to what they've done. Only what they've done. You have to think of it creatively too. It has to add up to exactly how much damage they did and how much you've been damaged. And that's the only way how you move on. If you move on through just being silent, like, how someone tells you just leave it alone, it's still going to eat away at you. Because the symptoms don't go away, from what I know. Everyone's been bullied. I've been bullied. The symptoms don't go away. The only way how you truly move on is it didn't affect you in any sort of way possible. But you have to understand, especially people in my generation, too many people have been affected by it. Like the way how people of my age bully people versus those back then, we bully people in a creative way that just has it, being memorable over and over and over and over and over again. Even though you want to forget about the issues, you're so stuck dealing with it. But that's just me. I'm always saying this because it's the truth. But I did forget to mention that bullying isn't going to end even when high school ends. So, to explain to everyone what I mean by it's never going to end, for those of you who don't know, bullying doesn't end because even though if you're in your adult years, getting a job, it's going to be far worse than your teens. Now people are going to fuck excuse me. Now people are going to fuck with your money financially. Just for the fuck of it. You might have a manager that despises your guts and wishes every inconceivable horrible thing to you. So instead they, basically probably act like they forgot to put you on the payroll or some shit like that. Or maybe your manager is fucking with your money, or probably eats your food. Stuff like that. Anything that just has to mess with your financial wealth, your money, and your mental fortitude. Bullying does not end there. I'm sorry to tell you guys that. Now it gets more technical when you're in your adult years. It gets more technical. Now you're going to be going to court against your bully. Now you're going to see him in jail. If possible, it might be you in jail. Like anything can go down. Like once you're an adult, I keep stressing this enough, it is technical. It's no longer straightforward. When it's in your teens, it's straightforward. Like it's A-okay, you can handle it. But you have to understand, my generation is so tactically creative with their bullying. They know how to ruin someone's life, and it traumatizes them forever. And you'll never let go of the trauma. Don't tell me you're gonna let go of it because you're lying. You know why I know you're lying? Because it's impossible to let go of what happened to you. They didn't just straight up bully you and, say some shit about you. This is like literally where they posted videos of you, posted them on Instagram, TikTok, posted your beatdowns, you getting jumped by a whole bunch of people. Like, we're very tactical and creative about our bullying. Like back then, you millennials, X, boomers, old people out there, easy peasy. No one's recording you, no one's going viral for it. Everyone's calling you Smith and Poopins. or some third grade insult or something like that, and it was easier for you guys. But in this timeline, fuckery is so powerful, it's just something that people entertain themselves with. Like, I can go on Instagram every single day, there is a new bullying video for all those people who were minors and shit. Like, I've seen multiple autistic people getting bullied, told to dance and shit like a bunch of clowns. Or maybe like some other person is told to do some dumb shit and then they get arrested and their friend is literally laughing. Like, I'm telling you, when you're in my generation, not too many people are your friend. There's really not too many people, because it's about opportunity. Like, that's why joy is such a powerful drug. The mere fact that you can get satisfaction off of your friend's demise, that just shows you what it is. Like, people are scared to be legitimate about friendship now. Like, screw all that relationship and girlfriend or woman versus man shit. Screw all that. Friendships are getting demolished more than anything. Friendships are actually way harder than a relationship, because your own friends are the people who you don't know who are going to turn on you. Like, I'm only telling you guys this from experiences because I'm trying to let you know. You mess around and you tell something that would be too personal, or you show any vulnerability, a friend might just note that down in the future, and then when it comes back at you and you're fucking facing a fight, just know it is not their fault. It was yours. But how could it be your fault when you had no control over the situation? See, the thing is, a little advice. If your friend is putting things against you, right? And particularly if you're getting bullied by a bunch of people, and if your friend puts things against you, uses your own like little vulnerabilities against you, just know this. This is a little hint. And I've been using it since I've been an adult for a very fucking long time. If you see them around someone you don't like and they refuse to drop them, don't hesitate to drop them. Don't hesitate to no longer be friends with them either. Just, in fact, let me tell you something. I would rather accept loneliness than be friends with someone who is friends with an individual that I hate and don't want to be around. If that's how you are, cool. It is not immature to drop someone who does not want to understand your reasonings for it. You trying to talk to them and explain to them what it is not okay. You're just stressing yourself out. So look, all I can beg and ask you guys to do, and I know you don't have to do it, but you're gonna have to drop them. Childhood friend or not. Teenhood friend or not. Like, you can't keep holding on to someone that has friends that you don't like and don't fuck with you. Because eventually, you guys know how those street fights happen, or those fights between friends happen. It's because the person who's friends with another one is instigating the problem. It's those little videos where, you know, certain people end up fighting because another person's talking shit and that person's talking shit, but the cameraman is the one recording it, is actually friends with both of them, and he thinks resolving it through fighting is going to get it better. No, it never ends well. Especially in my generation, it never ends well. It's always someone either dies or ends up getting into something far worse. I just want to let you know, those of you who are getting bullied, the only method you can do is basically either revenge or move away from the area. I didn't mention move away from the area, but moving away from the area is basically saying I'm trying to remove myself from the trauma. If you remove yourself from the trauma, or where the point or the roots of where the trauma is, it can no longer affect you. Say every building, every place you go to has trauma in it. You probably fought at a Starbucks for all we know. Now you can't go to that Starbucks because there's trauma behind it. It's just merely being in the building is like, think of it this way, like a poltergeist has control of the building, and it feels heavy on your heart, and you feel like something is about to just sucker punch you in the face, and you're gonna have to fight for your life. That's how it feels. All I can say is move away from the town, the city, the area, everything as a whole, and just start fresh and anew. At least everything that has to do with like the hate for you will be coincidental. And that'll feel much better because you'll be like, no, she's hating on me for something that I messed up on. That's okay. But to stay there at a certain area that you had trauma at and had a lot of bullies at, that's not a good idea. I really suggest moving away from that area because it just stems from all the bad stuff. But look, guys, I'll see you in the next one. And I hope you guys have a good one. Stay mentally healthy out there. Don't let the bullies continuously make your day worse and your life worse. Just move away from the area or get revenge in some sort of way without killing. But do it with the equivalence of a prank. So to the point where that person also remembers you for doing all the fucked up shit you did to them as they did to you. So it feels the exact same way. Point is, do something to where they will think about every 3 a.m. in the morning and always feel a certain way and want revenge against you. But move away just so they don't ever get the rematch. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Legion.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Otako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!